If I had the choice, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, what would you do? Would you go back to 1945 or 1941, World War One and World War Two, or 1914? What would you do? Would you go back to the 80s? Would you go back to the 60s, 50s, 30s, 40s, 70s, 30s, 20s? I mean, why can't I, as a human being and anybody else, have a choice to go back? I want to experience the war. Some people say jerninghgam. Why on earth would you want to go back to them times for when the world was falling to pieces? I can understand that, I know, but I belong in that universe. Some people may laugh at this video and think, jerninghgam, you're going completely barking mad, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know what you're saying. It's my opinion and my thoughts. We all think differently, but, you know, I do not belong in this universe. I'm getting forced behind my will of staying in this time zone, why should I stay in a time zone when I'm getting forced to stay in it? I belong in 1945 or 1914 or 1941. They're my time zones. I'm sorry if people may think I'm being strange and weird, but I'm getting forced by how would you guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen feel of getting forced to be in this time zone which is not even yours? That's how I feel. Or some of us may have been born into the wrong time zone. I belong in that time zone. Why can't I go there? And some of you guys and girls and ladies and gentlemen say, jerninghgam, if you were there, you'd probably have to be fighting the war against Germany. I know. And the Americans and the Japans and, you know, World War. I know it'd be World War One and Two. It wasn't very nice back then. You could see it in the history channels, you could see it on the TV, you could see it of people that have actually lived in the war and talking about it these days in 2021. I just find it quite difficult, really, that speaking about the subject, some people may find it easy, that they just cannot take me back. It's ridiculous, and it just drives me insane. And some people say, don't talk about it all the time, it drives you mad. Well, what can I do? I'm getting forced behind my will of staying in this time zone. And some people would say, jerninghgam, you're not well in the head, you're very ill, that's why you're talking about this. Well, we all have problems, we all see the world differently, we all think of the world in different ways. Why on earth? I mean, some people believe in a God, some people don't. But if there is one, why can't he? I mean, I'm not being rude or horrible. I mean, you're supposed to have the freedom of choice in life, aren't you? And what's wrong with my ear? It seems to be go where you want to go. Believe what you want to believe. Some people probably don't believe in religion, some others people do. Why can't I have the choice as a human being to decide where I want to be? My life. Why can't I go back to my 1945? It just drives me insane. It's all I want. But people say there are no PlayStation 4s, there'll be no TVs. I know that. But I know what to expect, and I know what's in this world at the moment. It just irritates me. And some people may think, well, why am I talking about this all the time? Like, have you got a satisfaction or nation of going back in time? Of course I have. I like time machines. This is what I like. And if I can't get back to where I am, it upsets me. Think of that you guys and girls probably don't, some of you probably don't care, and you want to stay in your own time zone. And some of you probably don't want to go back in time. Some people want to go forward in life, other people want to go backwards, which makes sense. Probably back as further than the Roman times and the Victorian times, or the Tudor times. Crazy times. See how the whole world was built on the cities. Even though we see on history channels and how the world was built by computer, you know, generation things, because the computer can sort of build things and make it look like what it looked like in the olden days in a real life scenario. Then you look at a computer and it just starts building all these old fashioned buildings. Depends what you're into. But please, if there's a time machine out there, let me know, tell me, and for goodness sake, it will make my life a lot better, really, if I could go back. Because staying here in this universe is not my universe. And some people may think you've gone completely strange and weird talking about this. Well, I can't be dealing with it. Not because of the coronavirus. I feel like my friends are back in 1945. They're back in time. My friends are here, are they? People knew how to have a laugh back in them days. And the joke. 2021, people don't know how to have a laugh anymore. The 80s were better. You know, back in the 60s and 40s and 50s, people probably had a laugh and a joke. These days, people are too serious. Music was good back in 2001. There's a lot of things that we could be doing and could be changing. Feel like the world's lost, or is the world lost me? Anyway, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else to say in this video. I can keep talking on about it, but I better go, and at least I'm on to something here, or am I? Or am I just overthinking my brain too much just to be thinking about these sort of subjects that really sort of irritates me? When you want something and you can't get it, it's annoying. I mean, do the UFOs have time machines? They must do. But they take me back in time. Anyway, I better go. Thank you for joining me, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. See you next video. Peace.